What's up everybody, it's Enes here. Welcome to another episode. This week we're in Table Rock Lake here in Branson, Southwest Missouri, and about to tour this incredible glass mega mansion right behind me, also known as the Evergreen Crystal Palace. Now this property is incredible. I've never seen anything like this ever in my life before. We got a really good episode ahead of us. Let's get started. All right everyone, here we are at the motor court. A little bit of information about this property. This home was built by Robert Plaster, completed around 1993. Property is insane. It's situated on a 350-acre lakefront lot, and house itself has 11 bedrooms, approximately 28,000 square feet of interior space, gets incredible views, and check this out. Property is also for sale for $80 million, and huge thanks to the listing agent, Ken Coleman, for getting us in here, allowing us to tour this one-of-a-kind property.
Yeah, some of y'all may have seen this on YouTube. It is in fact not abandoned.
It's not abandoned. In fact, there are a ton of security cameras around. We had to go through a couple of gates to get here, but property is insane. Huge thanks to Ken, and we will leave the property link down in the description. Now let's get on with our tour. From the street level, we have the gate opening up the long private driveway that brings you right here where we have the motor court. It's super spacious up here. You can probably park about 40 to 50 cars if you need to. We can get a quick look at the house from here. You can actually see the top, third and fourth level from this point, and from the lakeside you can see all four levels. It's insane. It's all clad with glass, and we have the covered motor court, kind of a carport here. Mikey, let's pan up to the ceiling for a second.
Lots of these like pyramids, triangles. On the other side of the lot, there is one of these just sticking out of the grass. I assume that's a skylight, right?
Oh no, that one?
Yeah.
I think that one is the security quarters.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a ton of these glass skylights that are kind of dome design that serves as a roof, and this covered entry takes you up here. Keep in mind, this was designed to be a commercial space, kind of a live-in workspace for Robert Plaster and his colleagues, I believe. And inside is really unique and interesting. We have mirrored columns throughout, and these glass doors open up to a kind of a third floor landing here where you can kind of overlook to the amazing views. This is incredible. It's all glass. It was completed around 1993. Believe it or not, some of the rooms haven't been even slept in, and they kind of kept it the way it is with the custom furniture. So it feels like we're back in 1990s.
Yeah, it is like a time warp in here.
Yeah, it's insane. All right, Mikey, let's start from this wing on the third floor where we have the guest suites. Let's go check out a couple of them. Marble throughout on the floors, on the walls. Each one of the bedrooms are themed. This one has a peacock theme. And going in, we got carpet floors, these massive internal windows that looks to the crazy atrium that we have over the entry. We're gonna check that out. Amazing, amazing views of the Table Rock Lake, which all the rooms in this house gets. King size bed, and a separation here for the vanity, and around the corner, of course, we have a toilet set up, walk-in shower, and a tub. Can you imagine this in 1990s?
I don't have to. I can see it in the 1990s right now.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, this is insane. Now let's take this walkway, Mikey. Go check out a couple more rooms here. These glass walls are facing the front of the home, and here's another one of these dome designs that we saw on the exterior that looks down to the second floor. I'm kind of speechless. This is so unique.
You know what this whole house reminds me of?
What?
You remember that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger we watched, Total Recall?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, the whole thing is like the style, the design, and like it feels like something that would be like on another planet.
I've never seen anything like this in my life before. It's not even that we haven't toured. I've never seen. I mean, look at this thing. It's kind of futuristic, but like left it from 1990s. They all have patios opening up to this amazing lake view. This lake is awesome. And around the corner, this one also has a full bathroom. I forgot what theme this bedroom was. Let's see. This is a Chinatown.
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 Okay.
This one is Ram, third bedroom. Let's go inside real quick.
We got a little ram at the door.
That's right. I'll hold the door for you. Another super spacious bedroom, king size bed, seating area. I love these oak wood paneling. they kind of look timeless to a degree with the brass inlay. And I was talking to the realtor, he's like, brass is coming in style again. So, you know, before you know it, this is gonna be really cool again.
Also, LA staging. They like to put something like this around there. They have those goats they always put in houses.
Well, I guess since this has a Rand theme.
Yeah. All right.
Around the corner, let's go into this one, Mikey. These glass block walk-in showers, they used to be really cool, like really hip in 1990s and 2000s. Top setup. Every single bedroom has Evergreen branded towels from 1990s.
I wonder if we can take any of those home with us.
I want a souvenir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one of those.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So, like, what is the ideal? Let's step out of the bathroom. But what is the ideal person to buy this? Because it seems, I don't want to say dated, but like it is 90s furniture, like decorations.
It's out there. It's unique. It's different.
I mean, how much money would it take to get this thing up to modern standards?
So here's my vision on this. First off, it's a really good question. Second off, I would kind of leave it the way it is. And what I mean by that is I wouldn't come in here and do a radical remodel. I would more so come in here and refresh things. What I mean by that is I would change the carpet floors. I would stain the wood panels differently, right? I would change some of the fixtures and handles, and I would just modernize it. But I think the way it is, it kind of works. It's kind of Art Deco almost.
Yeah, and it in a weird way reminds me of Dan Bilzerian's house that we toured a few weeks ago. It's the same size kind of.
I would prefer this over that. I think this is more timeless and different.
Yeah, and you got the lake right here.
Without a doubt. Look at this. And you have all that lake frontage, and this home actually has a boat dock as well, so you get lake access. And Mikey, you can't beat the privacy you get here, you know?
Also, who knows what's happening in Dan Bilzerian's house? Like,
yeah, that's right. All right, last bedroom on this level, well, last bedroom on this wing, this is the most spacious one, has its own private balcony that looks to the views. It's all glass, so you enjoy these views. It's such a peaceful and calm day here at the lake, and we're actually gonna take our jet board in the bed, go enjoy it. This is awesome.
I can't wait because it is getting pretty hot in Missouri.
Yeah, and we'll enjoy that lake.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to the hallway and go to the other side, Mikey. And while we were doing that, I want to mention a couple more things about the property. One of the most impressive parts about this home is the amount of land you get and how private it is. It literally feels like we're in a rainforest. It's old trees, everything's super green, so peaceful, so private. And I can actually see this home working as a corporate retreat for a company, where a business can buy this, kind of bring it up to their standards, and have their employees and management team come work out of here, enjoy the space, enjoy the lake. There are so many applications. By the way, the amount of marble in this place is mind-boggling. I almost feel like they brought an entire quarry here just to be able to collab this place with marble columns. Mikey, let's show this atrium real quick. This is insane. This feels like a Four Seasons entry.
I mean, this is bigger than like the mall in the town I grew up in. Like this, you know, it's like, it feels like one of those massive spaces.
Without a doubt.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's huge. Let me just do a quick pan from top to bottom to show everybody, even though we probably already got B-roll of it. So.
This is incredible. I mean, it opens up to the patio space on the lower level. Views are unbelievable. And lastly, we have an office around the corner and an overlook spot where you just sit down and look at the lake. And let's see, we got a couple more bedrooms here, but I just want to quickly check out this one so people can see the view from this angle of the property as well. Another good sized room. Again, they all kind of have their own zone, full bathrooms, and another great view of the lake.
Yeah, it's really nice.
All right, everyone, that's it for the third floor. Now let's go downstairs, check out the second floor. All right, everyone, second floor. Marble staircase brings you down. And this is where we have the entertainment space for this home. Color here is so unique and different.
It is, and it is just like a time warp from the 90s. I have to turn around and show people what's behind me.
The control panels.
These control panels, these TVs. This is really cool.
It's so unique, so different. And honestly, I would be freaking out if I saw this in 1990s. I would think that this would be so futuristic back then.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. All right, couple dining tables, another couch setup, marble fireplace. By the way, we have a door that opens up to an outdoor space where we have more outdoor lounging areas, and the pool is currently not filled. they're working on that, but I'm sure once it's filled up, it's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, more entertainment areas here. Mikey, stay on this side. I'm going to the other side. This is where we have the bar. Never mind, I actually want to show you a detail here.
I was about to say, it's hard to see from here.
You know what? We have to talk about this. I almost want to take this detail back home. So this is where they have the bar, opens up to the entertainment space. Look how cool and timeless this KitchenAid dishwasher looks.
That's funny. I showed these to Jason. I remember in my childhood home, we had this exact same dishwasher. Close it, the handle, and open it. Feel how satisfying it is.
Oh my God. It's ceramic glass. Look how good it looks after 20 years of just sitting empty.
I'm sure it works perfectly still, too.
Honestly, I can totally see this on a remodel of a $6 million Silver Lake home.
Do the handle one more time for the people. So satisfying.
I want to take this home.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Mikey, let's go back to the kind of a hallway behind the staircase that takes us to the other wing on the second floor. By the way, we had a chance to spend a few days here in Branson, Missouri, and it's such a different town. I honestly didn't know all these things, but it's kind of an entertainment space, kind of an entertainment city right in the middle of the country. And if you guys ever had a chance, please make sure to visit. It's so cool. It's so different.
It's a weird town, and it has this kind of thriving little art community, a lot of theaters, and a lot of,
upside down homes. Where are we again?
A lot of upside down home, like structures. I don't know how to say.
It's interesting, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Gun range. Now, I don't know how many people can say that they have a gun range in their home, but if you own this place, you can definitely say that.
Yeah, that's definitely a unique feature, and I'm really curious how they soundproof this door so it's not just like a echo chamber out in that big atrium.
So actually, I was told that this also serves as a safe room for the home. The whole thing is cased in concrete. Not only you can shoot guns here, but you can close this steel door and utilize this space as a safe room.
Yeah. Also, before you leave, take a look at the floor.
The Evergreen logos everywhere. They're in etched glass, towels. I love it. You got some gun posters here. Ton of character.
You should get some of those for the office. Get some.
No. We're good. All right, let's go back to the hallway. We have the lower level on our left-hand side. Elevator access right here. Marble walls. Mikey, we're gonna go to this side first, but you gotta come with me right now. Look at this bar. This looks like just like Four Seasons bar from 1980s, 1990s, you know, mirrored and...
This is wild.
So different.
It definitely is. We have never seen anything quite like this. And the chandeliers in this space and the green marble and the reflections. Yeah, this is very much like the Hearst estate, the Godfather house.
Kind of has that vibe, yeah.
Like that nightclub in the basement.
That's true. Touch. There you go.
By Hugh Hefner.
That's right. So cool, Mikey. Let's go backwards because I want to cover the entertainment space. So that same hallway brings you right here. I mean, talking about custom furniture, look at these chairs. These chairs look super modern still to this day. It's so different.
Sit in one. Let's see what it looks like.
All right. Super comfortable. Modern stuff is never comfortable. This one definitely is. Let's see. We got another couch facing the views there, all open. Can you point up to the chandelier above? It's like a hotel lobby here. Yeah. By the way, we're gonna see this a lot. Sculptures everywhere, details. Certainly a custom home. We have the seating area here, complemented with this fireplace that's double-sided, clad with marble, looks gorgeous. And normally I would take you this way, Mikey, but let's go to the other side. I want to show this detail. I just recognized this. Remember that dome roof detail that we saw on the third floor above us? It brings natural light to this level and it reflects through these mirrors and kind of lights up the space.
Yeah, it looks crazy on camera. I don't really know what I'm looking at, but it looks cool.
It looks cool, right? All right, continuing to the other side of the fireplace that we just saw, we have the formal dining room area, very grand, another gorgeous chandelier, mirrored ceiling detail with a brass trim around it. Look at this table. Each one of these legs are slabs with a brass plate underneath these glass countertops.
Looks really cool. That glass is pretty thick too.
This has got to be like a $50,000 easy dining room setup.
I wonder if any of the furniture in this house is like appreciated over time, because it had to be very expensive when it came out, you know?
Has to, without a doubt. All right, two more kind of sections on this side. By the way, we're skipping a couple of the small rooms, bathrooms and all that. This is where we have the kitchen. Of course, it's original to its time, but it has some couple quirky features, starting with this one. We have seen these ladders, if I can move them.
It's a little stiff.
In the libraries, but in a kitchen?
Yeah, I mean, they got some high cabinets here. I know that Ines and I live together. I get kind of annoyed that you put the paper towels on the top shelf. I can't quite reach them.
I hear you.
Yeah. Maybe we should get a ladder. Yeah.
Maybe. I also really like that your whole backsplash is a window, and they recess in the switch covers into the beams of the window. That just looks different. And lastly, ready, Mikey? Actually, two more details.
Black this time?
Black this time. I love these. They look so retro. Check this out. These cabinet drawers with the recessed in brass handles. I've actually never seen a handle design like this before.
Ahead of its time. We see these in some multi-million-dollar mansions in LA.
Or a home in Silver Lake.
Yeah.
Another one of these. Now get ready for a cool surprise. This kitchen door is a little rusty, but opens up to the helicopter pad. This is the second time we're touring a home where you can actually land in helicopter. Do you remember the first one, Mikey?
I know there was one in the Hollywood Hills, but I don't think it was actually legal to land there, right?
$110 million Santa Barbara Ranch.
Oh, that actually didn't have an H on it though. It didn't feel like a real helipad.
This one feels like the real deal.
This is a helipad.
The whole thing is cased in concrete, and below us is actually the 8,000 square foot 20-car garage, which is incredible. And right around the corner, we actually have mate quarters opening up to this space. So let's say you land your helicopter here, your pilots can stay at the mate's quarters, close to their helicopter. This is incredible.
Yeah.
And that's it for the second floor of this home. Let's go downstairs again, check out the first floor now. All right, everyone, first floor. Now, there are a couple cool details on this level, starting with this one right in front of me. Look at these views. This atrium is crazy. You can see all 4 levels. That massive triangle sky dome roof right above us, bringing a ton of natural light. We got a piano set up right here. This would be a great entertainment space. And there are actually a couple things I want to show here. Mikey, why don't you follow my lead? We're gonna take this steps real quick, because if we go to the lower level here, there's a kind of a plaque I want to show right here, dedicated to Robert Plaster. This is his Evergreen corporate facility, founded in 1989.
That's actually the year I was born.
Well, dedicated to you then too.
I wonder when it was finished. Oh, September 3rd. Okay. It's not
So
my
I wanted to show that this door opens up to the 20-car garage. That's about 8,000 square feet. We also have elevator access here. Now, before we leave this level, there are 2 more quirky details. I thought this was the coolest thing about this home. Mikey, let's start here. There you go. Ready for this? Time capsule.
This is really intriguing. So, let me see if I can get a shot
To
of that.
be opened September 3rd, 2042.
I gotta know what's in there.
I know Mikey doesn't do well with mystery.
It's-
He wants to know it today.
I'm very patient, but I'm also extremely impatient at the same time.
You got a weird balance over there, Mikey.
Yeah.
September 3rd, 2092.
So
Now somebody has to really wait for that.
double time capsule. And this will probably both be dead by the time
Probably.
that's open.
Somehow, by the time we're getting old, if they figure out like the way to freeze the bodies, and I would like to stay alive just to see what that is.
We'll be 101 years old.
Who knows? I had a lot of organic foods in my earlier days, so maybe that might help me get there.
Not
That's-
on
it's
the
a
road trip
stretch.
across this country, that's for sure.
All right, patio level on the first floor where you can overlook the lake. I mean, this is without a doubt a one-of-a-kind property. I've never seen anything like this before, especially from this side. It's all glass, 350 acres of privacy, lake views, boat dock. I'm out of words. What is this? This is so cool.
It's so cool. And I don't think we talked enough or touched on the boat dock. So there's another road that goes down there. And right now they have a couple boats, like a pontoon boat, a few jet skis. It's really cool. I would spend a lot of time out on the water.
Without a doubt. I mean, if you live in a place like this, in fact, listing agent told us that There's a celebrity here that always shows up during summer. His name is, I said there's a celebrity. He's Brad Pitt.
He's an icon.
He's an icon. And Brad Pitt likes to water ski here. So who knows, maybe when we are down there, we get to see him and say hi.
Yeah, Brad Pitt is a Missouri native, I'm pretty sure. Also, before we move on, I want to ask you something. So we have all this brush down below us. Could you put like a you know, like a car path or like a
Well, some sort of like a
funicular, like a funicular is like one of those trolley systems that take you down there.
I'm sure you can do it. This property sits on such stable soils with the rock underneath it that I'm pretty sure you can literally do anything you want. You can extend a deck out here. I mean, opportunities are endless.
Yeah.
And that's it for the first floor of this home. Now let's go back inside, go all the way to the top floor, check out the offices and the primary bedroom. All right, everyone, here we are at the 4th floor off of the landing. We have the elevator behind us, and I want to take you guys this way first. This door opens up to the primary bedroom suite side of the home, and I say side because we go through this door. This is where we have the first room, where we have a king-size bed looking towards the amazing views, but this is a Murphy bed where you can tuck it up, hide it to the wall, and have the wood paneling on the back, and have this room as your entertainment room or your living room for your primary bedroom. Piano setup. And it's not a bad room to have because look at these elevated views.
They're really nice. And I forgot to check when we walked in here. Is this room, is it still going with the theme? Is this like the swan room?
I don't know if this one has a theme. Wait a second. That's a good point. I don't see a name.
No, there's some swans everywhere, but
yeah,
we'll call it the swan room.
Call that. All right, moving on. Let's go through this hallway here. We have the first bathroom. Mike, you gotta show this. I think you're right. It is a swan room.
Yeah.
Come here. Look at this swan etched glass details. Tub looking towards the views. Bidet, toilet, you know, the whole 9 yards. And going across, we got a closet. Look at the brass detailing and the reveals on these closets. 1993. This was a big deal with the marble baseboard detail.
I wonder how the machining of these products and resources has changed in the last 30 years, you know?
Now, like, you can literally get these for like 40, 50 bucks if you wanted to, like, get that
at like,
paint cabinet
at
look.
like Michael's, you know?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, secondary closet, dual vanities here, more closet space, another full bathroom. I gotta talk about this. This one's actually a little bit more spacious. Look at the Evergreen branding on these towels. Old marble, brass details.
Look at that toilet. Looks like an aircraft carrier.
Yeah, it looks like a spaceship.
Yeah, I got to get a zoom on that thing.
It is crazy. They have a telephone right above the tub.
This is kind of like cell phones weren't really popular yet, you know?
Business never stops, Mikey. Never stops. All right, this door opens up to the real primary bedroom suite. I say real because, Mikey, let's turn around. You have this elevated bed section here, which looks crazy. Without a doubt, that's a custom bed. Look at the size of this bed. I just realized.
Is it a circle? Circle?
It kind of like has a round edges. This is custom. Chandelier above. Look at all these TVs and security cameras and everything here. Super cool. You get a small fridge.
They got a DVD player? Is this pre-DVD?
Pre-DVD, I would say.
Wow.
And we have a seating area here. Another dome roof. Four-sided. We've never seen this as well. Four-sided gas fireplace. Piano on the back. Opens up to a patio space just for the primary bedroom suite. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is awesome.
All right, Mikey, I'm gonna take you back from this side. We have a staircase access. By the way, security cameras literally everywhere throughout the property. Now let's take this walkway, and while we are doing that, look at all these sculptures and pieces of art that the owner has. And let's go back through these glass doors back to the landing. By the way, Mikey, can you show everybody the way the first floor looks from here? This drop, where you can kind of look down on everybody else in your property and to the lake views.
Pretty awesome.
It is pretty awesome indeed. All right, I mentioned it earlier at the beginning of the video. This place is kind of like a corporate retreat office / live-in work space, and look at this office.
This room is just also stuck in time. In a sit down, look at that computer, that monitor. right here. And actually click the keys. Tell me it's not more satisfying than computers today.
My first computer was IBM. Wow. My Mac does not feel like that.
Type subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe to the channel.
Very nice.
Look at the built-ins. By the way, you guys should subscribe to the channel. I mean, we would appreciate it, at least if you would consider it. That'd be nice. And go into the other side, second office. You know how sleek these built-ins would have looked? These are old glass panels. This is so chic for 1990s, and it still honestly looks great.
Yeah, I'd take an office like this. That's for sure.
Without a doubt, we would be happy to work here in another office. Look at that printer, telephone setup. I didn't even know you can merge these together.
That printer looks a little newer. You got to have that telephone for the fax machine, but you know.
I'm not about that fax life, so I don't.
I'm a few months older than you, so I know these things.
You know these. You got these edges.
Yeah.
All right, get ready to see. I think the coolest office we've ever toured on this channel starts here. I'm gonna go to this route real quick. We got a powder room here, small gym slash where you get your hair cut, because again, this is your kind of compound. This is where your zone is. And going out, check this out, more built-ins. And this is where the main desk is. This is where I would assume Robert Plaster was sitting down, closing some deals, bringing his colleagues to this property where they talk business.
Yeah, this is quite an office.
Without a doubt. Look at the skylight above us with the unique lighting. Opens up to a patio space, which we're gonna check out in a bit. And incredible, incredible views. I think this wing, without a doubt, gets the best views of the entire lake, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool. And it's such a warm day. I just wanna go jump at that lake. I think we will after this.
Yeah, it is quite inviting. Seating area, another dual-sided fireplace, and we got a additional kind of a, I guess, desk setup, table where you can kind of conduct some meetings.
Yeah, really cool.
Awesome. Let's go check out the balcony for the office. Honestly, I think balcony was a good call for an office like this because eventually being in a closed space, you want to get some fresh air. You want to take some phone calls, right? And this is where you do that. Let's go out. I'll hold the door for you, Mikey.
Thank you.
And this balcony gets some incredible views. I mean, look at the hillside, Mikey, kind of around the lake. It feels like we're in a rainforest.
Yeah, I've never been to Missouri before, even though I'm from Texas. It's not that far, but like, I never expected Missouri to be so green and, you know, lush.
It's so lush, hardly any homes, super peaceful, super private. We have the lake views on this side. And also, a couple more things I want to mention about the property. This home is currently owned by Robert Plaster's, his family's foundation, and they're actually donating this home to 5 different colleges, meaning they're actually trying to sell the home, and with the proceeds that they're going to get, they're going to donate it to 5 different universities to give scholarships, which is amazing. And I'm really kind of honored to be part of this journey where we're helping them get a little bit more exposure, get out there. This property is incredible, kind of tell the story, but I thought it was a unique detail and kind of a story attached to this home.
It's an admirable thing to do with the money. And you said this was 80 million?
They're asking $80 million.
80 million. That's a lot of college tuition right there.
Without a doubt. That will change a lot of people's lives.
Yeah.
And lastly, I mean, let's cover the lake one more time. It's so peaceful, so tranquil up here. These views are amazing. The fact that a lake this size exists in the middle of the country, and these are the views we get from this property, it's just awesome. After touring this amazing property, we also had a chance to go down to the lake level and enjoy the beautiful scenery. It's almost hard to believe an estate of this caliber can exist in such a setting. I mean, talking about one of a kind here, this is it. I also had a chance to jetboard around the lake to enjoy the scenery up close in person. Mikey also had a chance to take a spin on the board as well. We've been told that Brad Pitt loves water skiing out here. So Brad, if you're watching this video, next time give us a call so we can bring a few extra jetboards, and we're sure you'll love it. After my visit, all I can say is I'm a big fan of Table Rock Lake and its culture here in Branson, Southwest Missouri, and definitely looking forward to my next trip here. Alright everyone, that's it for the tour. I hope you all enjoyed this video. This is without a doubt one of the most unique homes we've ever toured on this channel, and for that I really want to thank the listing agent Ken Coleman for inviting us out here and allowing us to tour his amazing listing and share it with all of you. As always, we will leave more information about the property down in the description, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give us a like. If you have any questions or input, as always, leave us a comment down below, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys next week. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Enes. Welcome to another episode.